Finally, no more when I gonna wanna. All of them have gone back to their country. They don't want all of us. Go back to your country.
The
Africans, we can do it.
We can actually do better.
We are close.
I don't know if I should say it's inferiority complex.
It's inferiority complex. It's a mentality.
It is one thing to give your enemy a blow at the beginning of the fight. It's another thing to not give them a blow when they think they are going to win the battle.
Welcome to the Suits and Boots Football Podcast.
All right, boys. What's up? How you doing, bro?
That's good, my guy.
I'm good. So how's your Akara business going now?
You know, we are trying to buy oil. We're trying to buy, pot, pan, firewood. We're putting everything together.
I'm coming with the gas for that.
You're even using gas. You are rich, oh.
You know when that woman said it, I was thinking about my life. I said, shit. Akara is going to be sweet, no?
I mean, you can get your first bench using Akara.
Using Akara, right?
Think about it.
Where
Thinking
Akara
about
meets
it.
luxury.
Akara means footy.
Anyway, so our brothers, what will we call them now? The enemies
Bafana.
of the state of Nigeria. Well, they played against Canada and it has happened. They are out. Finally. No more when I gonna wanna. All of them have gone back to their country. They don't want all of us. Go back to your country.
Go back.
They are going back to their country.
Once you are against us, you are against your people.
Like what is all those rubbish that they are trying to do? What do you think about the game, bro? Let's take it from there.
I mean, it was a good game. It was an okay game. They played to my expectations, to be very honest. Yeah, South Africa and Canada, actually. I think they are both very average teams. I think South Africa is even more average. South Africa, they are like just under them. So I think, Canada was supposed to win. And I love the manner in which Canada won as well. That last minute dagger. That really...
That one sweets me. See, let me tell you something.
That was the sweet part.
It is one thing to give your enemy a blow at the beginning of the fight. It's another thing to not give them a blow when they think they're going to win the battle.
And they were trying to drag that game into extra time and then penalties.
And if you trust me, if you look into that game from like the 70th minute to the 80th minute, it was looking like something was going to be on South Africa's side. But the God I serve is marvelous. So he ensured that they didn't come through with that.
Let me tell you, I can swear on my life that South Africa was waiting for the final whistle.
They were looking for that extra time.
In fact, I'm sure they were begging in their minds. They were like, ref, I beg, run this P for us. So they will go for extra time and they will now use sneaky ways
to escape.
It's
a lie. But it did not happen.
The God of football doesn't allow that kind of thing to happen. See, average teams are not permitted to be in the round of 16 of the World Cup.
Actually, round of 16 is where you start having serious football. Serious footballers, serious teams playing. So.
And if you take a look at it, generally, about this World Cup, all the big boys have been turning up. They are proving the point. They are showing that we're at the World Cup. It's not a league game. It's nothing. Every game demands 100% intensity.
Fact. And so now, let's move into more important games. Now, the next game from that round of 32 was Brazil-Japan. How did you guys see that game?
So, before that game, I suspected messing things up.
Casemiro,
Because if you look into those Japanese boys, they are good.
So when I mean
they are good, they are very pacey.
Well-drilled side.
So if you are not good holding the ball in your own defensive half and building up from there, you are going to struggle a lot because they'll come pressing, and once they win the ball, they are fast.
I think Brazil were a bit lucky.
They turned the game up in the second
half.
They turned up, but I think they escaped through luck, like tiny bit of luck. Even though they worked for it, there was an element of luck in it.
So that's what I call. See, when you have grit as a team, and when you have
experience too, and experience,
you have Ancelotti,
and I also give it to Vinicius.
He's carrying that team, to be honest.
And if you look at the second half of that game, he made it his priority.
To drag the team.
Because in as much as there were some Brazilians that were not moving the ball as fast as they wanted to, Vini was, if you look at that game, Vini was always requesting for the ball.
And he was trying things, trying to make things happen and everything.
That helped. He lifted the team.
And then it was also obvious that Casemiro has gotten to that stage where, maybe he has to move on to maybe a team like Inter Miami in the MLS.
Yeah, which
the way that Sano guy ran past him in the midfield.
Yeah,
He's old now.
Like, brother, it's time to time to wrap
I like
it up.
him. He respects himself.
Of course, he knows.
Yeah.
You see, there's nothing more beautiful than when you know when it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
And the manager too understands that. So that's why he has been managing the minutes with Casemiro and Fabinho.
Yeah.
But still, I still don't see them going far.
Brazil.
Yeah, I still don't see them going far. Even though I'm repping them today.
So here's the thing. So the thing about with competitions like this here, you have to give countries an heritage. It's like the Champions League. You look at Bayern, you look at Madrid, you look at Barcelona. You bring them up in Champions League. When it comes to World Cup, you have to mention Argentina. You have to mention France. You have to mention Brazil. I mean, in as much as Netherlands doesn't win it, they never win.
Yeah, also in and around every
because
time.
You expect them to get to the quarterfinals, semi-finals, which this edition of the World Cup was a disappointment for them.
It's a
very,
disaster.
very big disappointment. But I'm not surprised because you can't go into the World Cup with Ronald Koeman and expect to win the World Cup.
But I told you.
Ronald Koeman is not that guy. He has shown it consistently at all the clubs he has managed.
If we should go back, I told you guys. I said Netherlands don't look like the kind of team that's going to go anywhere in this World Cup.
Go that far.
No.
I think they set them up too by giving them Morocco, to be honest.
Yeah.
that was a big setup,
so
giving
they
them
needed
Morocco.
to taste Morocco and understand where football is going to.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they've been seeing Morocco, everybody facing Morocco. It's quite tight. They needed to have their first-hand experience.
First understanding.
So now that experience, I'm pretty sure it has woken them up as a nation that there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Their position.
No, but they're already planning to bring Livanga back. They are planning to bring.
I feel like the Dutch generally they have a problem with direction. Like, I don't think they are actually seeing where they want to be in like the next 5-10 years.
I think they do, but they don't have the equipment or the players to do that.
No. I feel they have the players.
Personally,
my problem with them is their choice of managers all the time. They keep recycling. Let me tell you, this Van Gaal, Koeman.
The thing is, they have good players. Don't get me
wrong. Of course.
But this is World Cup. World Cup requires world-class players.
Yeah.
No.
Aside from Van Dijk that is past it or getting past it, can you give me 2 world-class players in that team?
See, forget
that can drag. Vinicius is dragging Brazil. Mbappe, Ulisse, Dembele.
Who's dragging Netherlands?
Hold on.
Is it Gakpo?
Wait.
Is it Memphis Depay?
Wait. It's not even about that.
Okay, so what's it about?
Yeah, it's not just about you have to have one person or 2 people that can drag the entire team. First of all, total football, the kind of style of football that Netherlands play, they call it total football, is no longer like that. Cruyff, these their legends, their Cruyff style. Johan Cruyff style of playing football. I
think they've even lost that pattern along.
So they are meant to change. They are meant to transition into a new style.
Need to transition.
But you know, at the same time,
people that
those old guys.
But you know that left to me, I won't say it's about the style of play.
Yeah.
Because if you want to say tiki-taka, you move the ball swiftly, it doesn't work for everybody. Look at Brazil.
Yeah.
Look at Argentina. Do you think Argentina, they have pattern?
Sure.
See.
But trust me,
if you have Messi,
they'll always go far.
Yeah.
I don't know how far they'll go this year. But they've always been going far.
I think the only team that can stop them is France.
Now look at France. In this era or this period we're in now, if you look at the past, some people will tell you, look at the Brazil team in 2002, the French team in 98, Italian team, then this era is the French team.
Yeah.
We all accept the French team is the best team.
True.
But can you tell me if they are playing tiki-taka or not?
No, they're not direct football.
So when it comes to national team, when it comes to World Cup like this, you need the big boys. You don't have to do tactics. You don't have to go in depth into tactics.
But which big boy? They don't have a big boy in Netherlands now.
That's the point.
I don't agree with you. They have a
big
lot.
Boy.
They have the best defense in the World Cup.
They have good players.
They have the best defense. And their midfield is not small as well.
What I'm saying
Imagine
is
you have Gravenberch and De Jong in your midfield. That's a very good midfield.
So when we're talking about like you keep saying world class.
Okay.
The team everybody has a team, right? They fit well. They are good players, and they deserve to get that Netherlands team to at least the semis.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you're falling out. The way you fell, now it's tragic, bro.
It's tragic.
They fell out to a better team.
It's tragic.
True. But speaking about another big European giant that fell to another team, we have Germany, Paraguay.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, Did you guys see that coming?
So I saw Germany leaving early, but I didn't see them leaving against Paraguay.
In a round of 32, right?
Yeah, so so before the World Cup started, I remember having a conversation with someone, and I told him I don't see them getting past the quarterfinals. That's max. And I also stated to him then that if Germany, once they face their first tough team in the knockout
they'll be
phase.
knocked out.
But this was not even a tough team.
It was not a tough team, but it's just evident.
I think they played themselves, to be very honest. And one more thing, I don't think Nagelsmann is all that.
He was never the guy.
I don't think he's all that. So, I feel like he's a very
he's a fraud. Like, see, let me tell you something.
I won't say a fraud. I'll just say he's a young coach that has not experienced the hard side of football.
Yes.
So he had this easy growing up.
What are we talking about?
Coming up.
Wait, hold on.
In Germany.
When we call
when
we call nepotism and when we say shit like a coach that has not been tested outside of like his comfort zone, that guy is the poster boy for it.
Yeah, he is.
He was giving a very good Bayern side.
Yeah.
He was giving everything he has gotten.
Yeah.
He got it on the platter of gold. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he just got it.
But you know that as much as we want to criticize the German coach, Nagelsmann, which is on his way out, because if you check it out,
he's on his way out already.
He's on his way out. I won't say the sacked him because they advised him to resign.
Yeah, that's a nice way. It's a nice way to tell him, Baba.
Yeah, and he understood. He understood the situation. And then hopefully
doesn't have any choice.
Yeah.
No.
So, but then, you know the thing, this
Klopp
is what I want to address before Klopp comes in. Is my issue with Germany, which I saw before the World Cup started. Like I said, they don't have world-class players compared to
Germany.
They have good players. Please don't get me wrong. Yeah. So you can have elite players. Yeah.
Okay.
But they don't have in the attack. They don't have the world-class players to drag them. Musiala is not going to do that for you.
Okay.
Vets is not going to do that for you.
Agree.
Okay. Undaf was never meant to start that last game.
I think that guy scammed them with that goal he scored against Bayern. What's it called?
There are players that they are made to come off from the bench. When they come off from the bench, they are very effective. But when you start them, they don't give that same energy.
Yeah.
So you look at Lukaku, for example.
Belgium.
This World Cup, so I think he started one game or so. And the one game he started was when he came off after he came off the bench to get them an equalizer, which was recorded as one goal. The game he started, he didn't play well. But then he came off again in their last game against Senegal.
And then he played well.
And he played well. So that was the similar case for Undaf to me.
So for me, when you say world-class players, you know my issue with that term, right? My issue is that we don't have a lot of world-class players in the world generally.
Yeah, so it's a problem for the national team. Now look at German national team. How many wingers do they have? Because tell me why I'm seeing Leroy Sané on my screen in 2026.
Leroy Sané in 2026, actually.
You get? Actually. So now look at, they had a young talent, which they lost to Bosnia. Karim Albegovic.
Okay.
He's a new boy coming up. Trust me, you hear his name like next 3-5 years coming up. That's a winger they should have kept in their national team.
Okay.
That's the winger. For me, when he was 17 and the rumors started coming up quietly about him.
I heard Manchester United wants to get him.
No, he has gone to. He has signed to Bayern Leverkusen
right now.
That's a very good sign.
I think that's better.
From that moment, Germany was meant to keep him the same way Argentina kept Paz, because Argentina called Paz when he was 17 to keep him with the national team.
I think Paz had the chance to play for Spain, right?
Yes, and Argentina used that opportunity to keep him so he won't go to the Spanish national team, which is what I felt Germany was meant to do with Albegovic. Now, they've lost Albegovic to Bosnia.
Yeah.
They don't have any productive winger they can get out from their market. The German league is not producing wingers for them. Bayern is not producing wingers for them. Bayern is sourcing for wingers outside. Yeah. So they are going to struggle if their own national clubs are not producing the wingers for them.
They're going to struggle,
They'll struggle. And they're having that.
That's all right. So let's move on to the match with Norway versus Ivory Coast.
Gala Chin Chin Crunch you can actually enjoy. Now available in stores near you.
Did we watch that game? What do we think
I did.
about
I enjoyed it.
I think African teams, they have a very big problem with their mentality, because the only reason Ivory Coast lost that match to Norway was because of their mentality. So Norway went ahead. It was a very even game. To be very, if you watch the game, it was a very, very even, balanced game. But Norway went ahead. That's okay. It happens. But then after they went ahead, Ivory Coast started playing, started trying, and then they brought Ahmad on, and Ahmad got the goal.
Ahmad played pretty well.
Very, very well. And I think I think Ahmad is very good coming off the bench. I don't think Ahmad is a starter. And even in my team, Man United,
he was never.
I don't think he should be a starter. He's someone that you bring on from the bench. He can, 60, exactly. So, and I watched that game, and I'm like, okay, Ahmad has scored. Okay, so what next? I expected them to, take that initiative and keep pressing. But this guy scored 1-1 and went to sit back. And then allowed Norway, sit on them. And I'm like, what's going on here? And then last minute, Haaland scores a tap-in.
So you know
Why?
about Norway, they were persistent in that game.
They were, but I think Ivory Coast were the better
They also
team.
played well. Like
I think Ivory Coast were the better team. I think Ivory Coast could have won that game if they didn't sit back after scoring their equalizer.
Aside from that, it's even evident. Apart from Ivory Coast, because we African teams, I don't know why we always feel like we are the underdogs.
Is that inferiority complex?
To, like, the world stage.
We can do better.
Yes.
See, bro, I saw DRC.
Yes.
Drag you toe to toe with England, bro.
Yeah.
For the life of me, I keep saying this thing. 20 years ago, bring DRC to the World Cup. They're not going. England would have piped them like 10-0.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they kept coming. But, until they lost their concentration in the last 20 minutes.
For that England-Congo, yeah, I wouldn't blame Congo that much. I feel like Congo, apart from what Congo did, they did everything well.
Yeah.
Congo didn't sit back the way, let's say, Ivory Coast sat back.
Yeah.
And Ivory Coast, they have a better team than Congo.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And England are a way better opposition than Norway. Do you understand? So I expected Congo to sit back. I didn't expect Congo to take the game to England. Do you understand?
They didn't give up.
They didn't give up. And to be very honest,
until last 15 minutes.
And if you even the goal that Kane scored, the first goal, it was lack of concentration from Twanzebe. Twanzebe lost Kane in the box when Kane left him and got the header. Lack of concentration. Not really a team issue, but an individual error. And then the second goal, I don't think anybody's stopping that second goal.
Nobody.
No.
There's nobody stopping that second
Anybody
goal.
that won that game before Kane had that shot.
Immediately he pushed that ball, I was like,
He placed the ball for a perfect striker.
I knew it. I was like, it's done.
He placed it for him. He played.
He created the chance. Exactly. He created the chance for himself. So
he was now.
I can't really blame Congo. Congo, they really played it. I wasn't even expecting them to take the lead and hold it for that long.
And I respect them for trying to defend.
They actually really played. I mean, they gave England a tough time.
Yeah.
England had even the goalkeeper on Passy. That guy was playing the game of his life.
First half, there was nothing for England.
Bro, I think there was this shot Kane took. He hit him like in the balls, and then immediately he stood up again, and I'm like, this guy.
Even in the first half, Bellingham had some nice chances.
Bellingham had to even like touch him like, oh God, waiting they solve now.
You don't on fire today. What you chop?
Like waiting they solve.
So that's the thing. Africans, we can do it.
We can actually do better.
We are close.
I don't know if I should say it's inferiority complex.
It's inferiority complex, and it's a mentality thing. You know, when you feel like you're somewhere that maybe you're not supposed to be, you feel like you're not supposed to be here, like, how do I get out of here? Like, you don't feel like, I can move to the next round. This is England. Let's allow them play. Let's sit back.
So another angle is they feed on even the reason I'm saying sorry. What our global audience they feed on the reason I'm say if they go round of 16 now.
Who are we going to play? Are we going to
play? Is it DR Congo?
Yeah.
Yes,
so I don't think they would have thought that way because I heard before when the game was starting. I heard the commentator say something that the Congolese players and the coach, they already told themselves that their World Cup was achieved.
Their goals for the World Cup,
So them being in that round at that moment was just a bonus.
No, that's what I'm still saying.
So the fact that they were able to hold that game for that long till the 70th minute or when England scored their first goal, I give them a lot of respect for it. And their attempt to try to defend it, I respect it.
It might have not worked. One more thing. You have to take your chances in this World Cup.
You have to.
If you don't take your chance, especially when you're an African team that you're not going to create a lot of chances. There was a chance Wissa had. Tap in.
Bruh.
He missed it. When he missed that ball, like, you don't miss chances like this against a big team because they will definitely come back to hurt you.
And another thing is, that was not the game. This was the Senegal game.
But anyways, let's move on to the next game. The big game from the round of 32. Round of 32 stage, which is France versus Sweden.
Mr. Lotti.
What do we think about these French boys? Because as I'm talking about them like this now,
let me tell you something.
I'm worried.
I feel like what's his name? Olise.
Yeah.
He's only
C.
You know what?
They call it flow state.
You know where?
He's in that zone. You can't take him out.
You can't.
Flow state.
He's enjoying himself. And then what's so good about it is that the person is meant to pair with or provide for. They are connecting. Mr. Lotin.
This French team, I don't think you guys have dipped this French team the way I've dipped them. Do you know what it means to have a player like Ryan Cherki on the bench?
Yeah.
Like Cherki is struggling for games.
Like
and check not just games.
You don't be bench
minutes. Like, do you get not even games? He's struggling for minutes.
Like Cherki is literally coming in like 88 minutes.
88 minutes playing 5 minutes.
Like he's not coming in 60 something or something.
Imagine having Cherki is Ulise's backup. Do you know what that means?
I know the funny thing. Now he's only Ulise's backup because this guy had to move to the middle.
Yeah.
Olise has to move to the middle for Dembele to come in.
To go to the right.
In the absence of Ekitike.
True.
Yeah.
If Ekitike made this World Cup, I have a strong feeling Dembele might
Be benched.
No, it wouldn't have been Dembele. It's Bakola and Due.
Yeah.
Maybe
Bakola and Due. They would have been on the bench.
Because to be honest, that's a Ekitike boy. I don't know. There's something about that boy.
So, there's no way they are benching Ballon d'Or.
Because I know they're not benching Mbappe. You're not
Dembele.
benching Mbappe. You're not benching
Bruh.
Olise.
And yes, you're not benching
You're not benching Mbappe and Olise.
And they're obviously not going to bench
Yeah.
Dembele, except Dembele gives them a reason.
Dembele is someone you can bench maybe like 60th minute if he's not playing well.
And he's happy to always come off.
Yeah, of course.
He
And
respects
why?
it, and I respect him for that.
He will be very happy, of course.
He's happy to come off. And if you look at the French team, there are a lot of stars there. So when they take you out for one person, you can't complain. If you're not Mr. Lottin, you can't complain.
What do you mean? What are you complaining for?
Because General Lottin will only complain. Will complain because he knows that there's no attacker on the bench
that can do what he can do.
that can give them the goals. So he's the only one that can say valid to complain.
No, but what
and
do you think?
Olise's current performance. So if you're not winning the game, I don't see it being reasonable to take Olise out.
But what do you think happened to Sweden? Because I expected more.
Oh, I didn't expect anything from them.
No.
The French team.
I expected they are a good team.
But
good players, good coach. But I didn't see them doing anything against France.
But 3-0.
Why?
3-0.
Bro, do you know what it means to face an attack of Mbappe, Olise, Dembele? Those three guys
in form.
They can hurt you in ways that you can't even imagine.
See, for this thing, if you hold, these are even.
If you stop Mbappe,
Dembele
will do his thing.
Will hurt you.
Olise will stop Dembele.
Olise or Mbappe will hurt you. Like, what do you want
from me? So, what do you want from me?
It's just so
like a game like that, just defend and pray.
Just defend and pray. See, Norway in the last group stage match, Norway didn't even bother.
No, you know what Alan said? Alan said the French team might actually go on to win the competition.
So why are you?
They didn't bother playing their star players.
They benched the entire starting lineup.
Because starting lineup will lose, sub will lose. So just
what's the
use
point?
the subs.
Use the sub now.
But anyways, let's move on to the hosts. Mexico, Ecuador.
Oh man!
Did you watch that game? How did that game go?
I actually didn't watch it. I think the time zone.
So I watched the game.
Yeah.
And what I can tell you is that Mexico is a very, 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 very good side. And I think one advantage they have as well is their home stadium, the Azteca.
Yeah.
They haven't lost there.
They have a very, very good record. They've conceded, but I think they have a very, very good record in that stadium. And why? That stadium, the altitude level is very, very high.
Aside from the altitude,
if you're coming there, the crowd, do you understand? If you're coming there, best believe that the crowd will get on top of you. Secondly, you're going to gas. Like you will run. You will run and run.
I feel like everybody that is running here, their lungs is like.
Yeah, and I don't think players are used to that. Altitude that high,
bro. No. But I think
that's a very big advantage.
Some South American sides are used to it.
South American sides.
Some South American are used to it. But generally, the noise in that stadium. Nah, bro.
They are very, very good. And I think they are very well drilled as well.
And they have a player.
They have a good style.
There's a player they have there that I want everybody to watch out for. I mean, some people would have heard.
The young boy, 17, the Mora boy.
Yeah.
I like that boy. He has a lot of confidence. He's always
their fullbacks also on that thing. See, that game I watched.
I know his agent is going to make it hard in the transfer market because I've been hearing some things about.
He's already starting in the World Cup now.
And his agent is a she, which is very nice.
Who? Do you know the
agent? I saw online. Yeah, it's a shit, bro.
Well, how do you
but
know
she was trying to.
Like, bro, how do you know that you didn't see the game?
Because I followed the player.
I can't believe that you followed the player to the point that you discovered the player. His agent is a babe.
I mean,
like, come off it now, bro. Like,
I mean, it's one of those things.
It's the world we live in.
One of those things.
So,
anyway, so let's move on to me. This particular game is the game of this round of 32 because it was absolutely unbelievable, and that is Belgium Senegal.
Yeah.
So I was watching this Belgium Senegal game, and everything was going fine and smooth. Yeah. Senegal were cruising, First half cruising, playing football, See his SARS goal, took it on his chest, volley, Drogba-esque. And I'm like, okay, Senegal. And even before the game, it's not even as if what they were doing was surprising me. Even before the game, I knew that they were going to beat these guys.
Yeah.
It got to the 88th minute, and obviously, I was like, this game is done. I had to go and sleep because, bro,
okay.
I had work the next day. So I was like, okay, 88th minute, 2-0. It's a wrap. Only for me to wake up the next morning and I'm saying 3-2. And I'm like, 3-2, how? Like, how did that happen? So you see, it brings me back to this issue of, mindsets and mentality that African teams have. To be very honest here, if Belgium had that 2-goal lead, there is no way.
They are scoring 3 goals.
Senegal will come back with 3 goals.
Are you joking?
Absolutely no way.
Are you joking?
I think African teams, they need to fix, because Senegal, on paper, form-wise as well, Senegal is a better team than Belgium.
Yeah, paper, form, everything.
Better team. So the fact that you allow these guys come back on you, they scored those 2 goals in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
83rd minute, 86th minute.
Everything happened within 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Well, first of all, I want to say that God punished Senegal first. Because they were the ones that I had hopes. Because we don't like Morocco. We don't like Morocco.
Sorry, I don't like me. I like Morocco.
I don't know about you. I don't know about you.
Speak for yourself.
Anyways,
I love Morocco.
So, I love Morocco. I don't know about you.
I wanted Senegal to
But yeah, apart from Morocco, Senegal, they are the second best African.
Yeah.
I wanted them to go through.
I expected them to go through, and I wanted them to go through. So for you to get knocked out like that, it's not as if you played maybe like Netherlands or you played Spain or you played Argentina. Or so. You played Belgium. Like this is not peak Belgium.
I saw some things about Senegalese team online yesterday about their coaching team, and I remember Sam made a statement about him leaving the national team and not coming back until there's a change in it. So, in as much as some people might try to regard their loss that day to the coaching team, it's easy to blame the coaches.
Yeah. No, but it's proper game management.
I think the coach has a role to play too.
No.
So at that moment,
manage the game properly.
Let's forget.
Even the Belgium coach said it at the end of the game. He was like, he knew African teams, whenever they get a lead, they want to sit back towards the end, and he played against them.
It will play against you. Here's the logic why I said this is because it's easy to blame the coach and say, why did you remove Sarr? Why did you try to sit back? You have 2 goals. You have 2 goals up. You're already in the 80th minute. It's ideal to hold the lead.
It's ideal, yes, but
and not to push forward.
Okay.
If they didn't defend and they lost the game, would have come out to say, why didn't they defend?
Yeah, true.
Because if you look at the same thing happened to Barcelona against Inter Milan, they could have defended in the last 5 minutes, which they did it, and they lost the tie because of that. Now everybody will criticize them and say, why didn't Barca defend? Same thing with the Senegalese team. If they had continued to attack, we would have said, why did you guys continue to attack? You could have defended. So sometimes we have to just put the blame where it should be. Fine, the coach will have his own part to.
But the players should not have lost concentration.
Yes, the players lost concentration.
They lost
concentration. Blame it on the players. Yeah. See, it's one thing to lose a 1-goal lead.
2-goal lead.
And it's another thing to lose a 2-goal lead.
In the 80th minute.
It's a massive concentration loss.
10 minutes.
Like for professional gamers.
And it's a different thing if the Belgium team, if they were on top of Senegal in that game, would have understood.
They were not
on top of.
Belgium were cruising.
They are not even.
Senegal was cruising.
The Belgium side.
Sorry, Senegal were cruising rather.
The Belgium side are not even a very good. They're not even very talented.
I mean, this is not their. What's the name of that generation?
This is
the end of the golden generation.
No, this is not the golden
generation has even ended.
This is not the end.
No Hazard. These guys had Hazard.
Golden generation.
Prime, not Lukaku right now. Not Lukaku that Højlund is benching in Napoli.
They had King
Prime
Von.
Lukaku. Prime De Bruyne.
That's De Bruyne. King Von. Because I was happy when that nigga left.
Prime Carrasco. If you know Carrasco,
Yannick
Carrasco. Prime Vertonghen. Prime Alderweireld. All these guys. Prime players. So this generation, that generation is gone.
This generation is silver generation,
just
bro.
Small, but I'm seeing players like Raskin. I'm seeing Luke Bakio.
Do you get and the senior players in the team that they're using to hold the team like Castagna and some others.
So not even senior players.
Yeah.
Castagna that is
he's supposed to be
small boy in Fulham.
So imagine Castagna being like a senior player. That speaks to the caliber
of players they have right now. But anyways, let's move on. So the other game from the round of 32 is the host as well, USA versus Bosnia. Did we watch that game? First of all,
I didn't watch.
I think Folarin Balogun is doing a madness.
Yeah.
So I've been seeing his previous game. I didn't watch only the last game, but he has been good.
He's doing a madness. And
he got a record.
And I think that's going to be a problem for them in the round.
And I don't think that record was
their next game is supposed to be.
Who are they playing? Let's see. But we'll get to that anyway.
Because I know
they're playing Belgium.
Because initially I was expecting. I remember that I had it in my mind that
they'll beat Belgium.
I had it in mind that their next game was going to be tough because then I believe Senegal was going to qualify.
Yeah, true.
Because
Senegal
I knew that
would have been
USA
tougher
Senegal.
opposition.
If I'm to put my money on
Senegal.
is on
Especially
Senegal.
without Folarin Balogun.
Yeah, my money would have been on Senegal.
No,
to
but I
qualify.
think there's an appeal against that red card. But I don't see.
Have you ever seen an appeal? Have you ever seen a team win an appeal?
Is it double
for
yellow?
a red card?
If
No,
it's
straight red.
straight red.
I've never seen any player get his red card rescinded in the
in the
World
World
Cup. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Most times
Like,
red cards are
They will protect that referee till they are
exactly.
dead.
But anyway, let's move on. Spain, Austria.
I was
cruised
you watched that game?
down.
How was that game?
Yeah,
Cruised,
I was there.
It was a good game. I think the Spanish. There was no point in that game where I saw Austria, trying to make a comeback. Austria offered nothing. Going forward in midfield, in defense.
What's this guy's name?
The funny thing is, Spain were not even that exceptional.
Yeah.
Spain were not. And if I watched Lamine, I know he won the superior player of the match, but Lamine was not really looking like he was 100% fit. If you ask me.
Yeah, for that game, he
He was just trying, trying to do something, trying to make things happen, but it was obvious that this guy is not fully.
What do you think?
that game was mostly of Umu because I recall watching
Oyarzabal,
Umu, Cucurella, and Rodri.
Umu played rubbish. Cucurella was very good. I think he should have won the.
Rodri also held that middle.
Rodri was good as well.
You know that this
Pedro Porro scored a goal. He was also good as well.
And now watching that game, Spain's game made me understand why they brought Laporte for the World Cup.
Why do you think so?
Because you can't play Alcine and Kubasi.
True.
Inexperience at the World Cup.
See that?
I'm not saying it's a bad combination.
Yeah, but it's
But the
still
World Cup,
inexperienced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Laporte is showing this.
Aura.
There's this
Experience,
presence
Yeah.
Calmness
he gives
in
at the
defense,
back,
Yeah.
and it makes their team comfortable to want to play.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
as a midfielder, when you know your defense is
The
strong,
defense, is good.
you will play your ball freely.
Yeah.
So it's giving Rodri and Pedri that freedom
Yeah.
to enjoy themselves.
So
yeah.
again, but my own question now is: do we think that Spain? Because at the beginning of the World Cup, I was like, I don't see them like.
I see them going far, but I don't see them winning.
Semis.
They were my favorites
Yeah.
at the start of the World Cup, but watching their group. One more thing, funny enough, they've not considered any goal this World
Yeah,
Cup.
David.
The 3 games in group stage, no
no.
goal. Even this one, no goal. But that's by the way. But from watching them play, I don't think they've played as well as I expected them to play.
But do you think that you need to play
Well to win the World Cup.
to win the World Cup?
You just have
I
to
think
win
You
and
just have
manage
to,
games.
yes,
You have
yes.
to do
But I think
the
it plays into the mentality of going into games. If Spain have to play France tomorrow now, or I think France is even going too far. Let's say even USA. USA have played better than Spain this World Cup.
Yeah.
Better football.
More
But again,
intensity.
but let's-
More
but
intensity, better style of play,
But let's not
better
mistake,
goals.
But let's not mistake flair
Yeah.
for beautiful football.
Well,
Okay.
and another well,
Because like when it comes to Spain, they've not been doing that tiki-taka nonsense that you usually do. They've been playing straight, like they're about a goal. You get direct.
Now they build. The difference is, I think they are more vertical now.
Yeah, vertical.
Trying to make crosses. And I saw
You
a
get
lot
what I'm
of-
saying?
saw a lot of ground balls going into Oyarzabal.
Right,
That's
exactly.
even how he scored his first goal.
goal.
Ground
Exactly.
ball from I think it was
So-
Ferran Torres or no
Cucurella.
Cucurella.
Yeah.
It was
So
Cucurella.
it's not that. Oh,
Ferran Torres is a very, very disgusting footballer. To be, I don't know why he keeps starting
You should
for
follow
Spain.
Onk to
Like,
enter
he should be
Miami.
on the
Abi,
bench.
well,
Should be
follow
on the
Onk.
bench. I don't know what he's doing.
Let's move
but
on,
anyways,
please.
moving on to one of my goats, even though it's not my goats, but that's Ayomikun's goats.
but wait. Before they drag me. Ronaldo played very well.
Yeah, he played well.
General team. They should please, I'm begging Portugal. The way you guys are playing, honestly, they're not breaking my own heart too. You're breaking Ronaldo's heart because you guys are not playing with sense. Like I cannot believe what we watch overnight. And even for this thing, I had to wake up to watch that rubbish of a game.
Excuse me, I will not allow you.
Bruno, I know you're my car.
I will not.
But let me
allow
know.
you.
Let's be honest. Bruno played rubbish. Vitinha, rubbish.
Okay.
See, bro, why is Conceição not starting games? I have a lot of questions to ask. What is Martinez doing? Why is he
see these questions? You see these questions
What's
you have.
going on?
You see these questions you have. It's your goat that is causing the problem.
Bro,
I will not say so.
That's what I think.
It's
Because
not.
you know why? I watched Portugal in the qualifiers. Watch the games that these guys play without Ronaldo. they played better football. Their football was more fluid. I know people will try to say, is Ronaldo? How will Ronaldo cannot be benched? How can Ronaldo make the team not play well? It's possible.
It's easy to play good football as qualifiers. And especially when you're playing against teams that know the caliber of the competition you are going to.
Okay.
It's easy to play better than that. So let me give you a scenario of the Argentine team. Messi's past it.
Yeah.
Physically.
Yeah.
He's past it. Now the Argentine players understand this.
And they protect him.
See,
Baba, we're not
let's
spoon feed Ronaldo.
See, no, let's see something.
What do you mean they protect
Let's
him?
look at this. Lautaro Martinez is the captain at Inter Milan. But when it comes to Argentina, he plays his life for Messi.
Yeah.
Raul de Paul plays his life for Messi.
Yeah.
Enzo runs his life. McAllister that doesn't.
Sorry,
they do all these things.
See, I think you're getting it wrong.
And then
They're not playing for Messi.
But there's this passion that they're using to protect him because they understand that he can't give it as much as he used to 10 years ago.
I get it. But you see the difference now between Argentina and Portugal now. The difference between Argentina and Portugal is Ronaldo and Messi. Now, with Ronaldo and Messi, Ronaldo cannot carry the team the way Messi carries the team. Why? Ronaldo is a striker. Ronaldo is a number 9. All he has to do is stay up front. Wait for service. But you see Messi can literally run the game from midfield and create chances. Do you understand? So obviously it will be more difficult playing with a 40-year-old striker than playing with a 38-year-old playmaker. But that's the difference.
But does Messi still do that playmaking?
He still does it.
He does it before.
He still not as much, but he still does it, and that's why it will be easier to play with Messi
if you look at
in the team than Ronaldo.
I get your point, and I get where you are coming from because when you have a playmaker that can still move the ball around easily, the ball goes around.
It goes round, and your football is easier on the eye. But with Ronaldo, it's like everybody is trying to get it to the wings and crossing for him to know that, and then come and do
so that's the problem. So that's the part where the Portuguese players are getting it wrong. They believe all Ronaldo has to offer is just area ball.
Yeah.
What else does he have to offer?
See, Ronaldo might not be able to run as much as he does before, but he's the best finisher they have in the team.
So if he's
the best striker they have in the team.
If he's the best finisher,
so
that
play
means
to his strengths.
So that means you have play to his strengths. That means what you have to do is you have to make sure that whatever you are playing, it has to land for Ronaldo.
No, it doesn't have to land for Ronaldo directly.
So the problem is they're not playing as a team first.
Okay.
Let's first of all put that one by the side. Also, they are not also playing in such a way that they realize that Ronaldo is just the man up front. Whether he gets the ball, he doesn't get the ball, the ultimate goal of this team is to get the goddamn ball to the back of the net. Whoever scores it, we don't care. Okay. We actually should not care. But the sincere truth is, first of all, Vitinha is playing his own game.
Yeah, I think Vitinha and Joao Neves need to do better.
He's playing his own game. Everybody wants to be the star man. Everybody wants to.
I can still understand Bruno's.
You know what I like about? Argentine team.
I can still understand. Well, let me tell you. But I'm not sure about Vitinha.
See, Messi has a mafia mentality. See, bro, Messi is a mafia.
You know everything we're saying now. You know it all boils down now to the manager. Yeah. Right,
that guy is not even fit.
It all boils down because you are telling me because these are world-class players.
That guy is not supposed to be.
You can't tell me Vitinha is not a good player.
He's a good player.
He's a good player. He's a world-class player.
Yeah.
So it boils down to the manager. The manager has to make it work. And you picked 26 players, right? Yeah. You have to make those 20, especially the first 11, your starting 11. You have to pick your best 11 and make it work. Nobody cares how you make it work, and that's what Scaloni did with Messi 4 years ago. Messi was already aging, even though Messi was like 36, I think 35, 36 at that point.
Last World Cup.
Yeah, last World Cup. He's 39 now.
He's 38 now.
Do you know that?
He's 39, he just turned 39.
Yeah.
But do you know that because of Messi growing, I'm not going to say maybe because of my observation so far, is that because of Messi growing and getting older, I noticed that the Argentine team changed their structure and their formation.
Yeah, they play 4-4-2 now.
Now they play 4-4-2 now. When they are off the ball, they leave Messi alone.
Yeah.
They just put him up front.
Let it do it for you.
Now look at the way the other 9 or 10 players, 9 because they run for their lives.
Dying on the
because
field.
They know Messi is not going to do that.
That's what I'm saying. You literally have to play as a team.
But Joao Neves and Vitinha now, I feel they are not ready to come out of their comfort zone.
In the comfort zone, in the way that
they love the way they play as PSG so much. That's very comfortable for them. And as midfielders, they don't require too much running in their PSG system. But then at Portugal, it's not the same there because
so you have to run.
Ronaldo is not going to press the way Dembele press for you. Neto.
I think that's all you have to say. There's nothing more to say about that.
Next up.
But anyway, so we're just going to run through the remaining games that obviously will happen this night.
Yeah.
So I think the game that was played this morning was Switzerland, Algeria. Yeah. Switzerland won. They should win.
They should win.
We have Australia, Egypt. That's a very, very good game.
I need an African
I really want
to go.
Egypt to
I
win.
want to
But I think Australia
for the sake of Africa, please.
Australia might be a bit
I'm not a fan
stronger
of.
than them.
I'm not a fan of Egypt too.
I love my skin,
But
so
for
I'm
the
going for
sake,
I want them to win.
please, Egypt, run it for us. Let me tell you why. It's a shame at this point.
Yeah, all African
It's a shame.
teams just stepping out.
It's actually
because we're so
mentality
much in the round of 16, and it's actually going to be so sad
Round of 32,
if 32. If half of us can get into.
What's that?
But should I tell you guys one more thing? I feel like the reality now of African teams, it's been a little bit skewed in terms of, if you look at this World Cup now, they've added round of 32. If you take away this round of 32,
Would have been out since group stage.
African teams would have been gone.
Since, yeah.
From
Do you
the group
understand?
stage.
So I feel like this round of 32 now has given, it has given more chance to Africans.
Yeah.
And I like it because, it gives you the chance to at least go a step further.
Yeah.
But I think the reality now has been, skewed a bit for people to now think,
But do you know that
African teams are, they got to knockout phase, this, that.
On a low-key basis, if it was the last World Cup format,
African would have
we're not
been.
getting to round of 60, bro.
So you see this,
Congo for
so
don't
you
reach.
see this issue with African teams, yeah? I think the federations of each country,
Need to do better.
need to do better in terms of retaining their players.
Yeah.
Because
Infrastructure,
if you look at
administration,
if you look at a lot of these countries now, European countries, at least Western countries and South American countries. Sorry, not South American countries, but most countries,
European countries.
they have a lot of black players.
Yeah.
With black players with black roots.
Yeah.
That
The
could
entire
have
French
easy.
squad.
Yeah.
You have Senegalese players,
black.
Cameroonian players.
So imagine you had Mbappe playing for an
Don't play
African
for
team.
Cameroon.
Yeah.
You had Pogba then playing for an African team.
So again, and every time I
Look at
NFF,
Please just keep your NFFs to yourself. I beg you.
if we look at the England national team,
Yeah.
look at Bukayo. I call him Bukola.
look at your
Look, there are a lot of players. David Alaba should have easily played for Nigeria
Eze.
if things worked well.
Yeah.
Look at Eze. My God, please only say he's an Igbo boy.
yeah.
Man.
But anyways. See this Yoruba man.
Yo.
Isn't it?
yeah.
So let's run through the remaining games. So after Australia, Egypt, we have Argentina, Cape Verde.
They are gone.
That's
They're gone.
clean sweep for
Sweep, yeah,
Argentina.
Argentina.
Please,
And
I
then
want
the
the
last,
Copas up there.
and then the last game of the round of 32 is Colombia versus the Akwaba boys, the Ghanaian Chale boys. Yeah,
Chale, man.
to be honest, I actually want
them-
Ghana
Ghana
to
to
win.
qualify.
Yeah, I mean, they are my neighbors.
Yeah,
they are our
they're my
neighbors.
It's not just
So,
about
I
neighbors.
want them to win.
See, just because of Africa.
Just for Africa. I want them,
for
I want
Africa.
them
Yeah,
to
so
go through.
we need
But
better
Colombia
records.
is very, very strong.
Oh, they are not going
but
to make
no,
it easy.
Ghana too are unfair. In this World Cup,
I don't-
they've been
I just think they are a very good defensive side,
Yeah.
but defense can only take you so
far.
far.
But no, it doesn't need
It
to
can only
win
take
them
you so
games.
far.
No,
It won't
just
save you against
see.
Luis Diaz and his right-wing Carlos. It won't save you against that boy. Do
And
you
they
understand?
still have a senior man that still plays just few minutes, not full 90 minutes. I mean, Rodriguez, they can
Yeah.
still do.
Do you understand? They have a very good team. But anyways,
Okay.
so now we're going to do a quick fire round of 16. Do you understand? So we're going to be picking
very quick.
doing our predictions for round
Yeah,
of
yeah.
16 games. So the first game, Canada-Morocco.
Morocco all the way. Morocco.
I think we all agree on
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
The next game is Paraguay versus France.
Mr. Lottin and boys.
And then the next game,
10-0,
and then the next game we have Brazil-Norway. What do you think is going to happen there?
Brazil.
I think Brazil will win.
Slight
Norway
so.
will try, but
Slightly.
I think Brazil
So we
will
can
win.
easily say Brazil will win, yeah?
Yeah.
But earlier I stated Brazil is one of those top teams. But
Okay.
there's always room for
There's always room for a surprise.
for the
Yeah.
unexpected.
I get it.
And then the unexpected, that's your point of the unexpected. It comes when you don't expect
Yeah, when you
it.
don't expect it. But on paper,
Yeah,
based
Brazil.
off what we think
Yeah,
right
Brazil
now,
will take them out. Yeah.
Okay, so now moving on. The next game is Mexico-England. I see Mexico winning that game.
No.
I think Mexico
So,
will beat England.
no.
Yeah, ideally we'll see Mexico winning that game. But
Nope.
why I want to say the English team is because in as much as they might not be all that every time in the final and all of that, but they are one of those teams that you see in the semi-final, you see in the quarterfinals.
But it will be tough. Oh.
True.
So although this time around I'm
It will be
seeing
tough.
them.
They're playing in
So,
Mexico's.
Yeah, Azteca,
So
yeah.
personally,
Yeah.
I feel anything that is going to take them.
And Tuchel is already complaining about the altitude. He's already crying.
like-
Already saying,
So
"Oh,
the
altitude
max,
is-"
the max
Their
I feel,
faces will be red.
the max I feel they can get to is semi-finals.
England.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
Okay.
semi-finals, if their quarterfinals ends in penalty
I-
shootouts.
I tip them for the final. With
So
France.
you know why I don't? No, they are not. They are not on the
game.
route to. They can't play France in the final.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
think so.
So that is what.
against
Yeah,
France.
that's
so.
why I'm not mentioning them for the final. Because on
One
their
person-
on their road to the final, they are
will
going to
they
meet
will
France
Yes.
in the semi-final.
Along the road.
They will be.
And trust me,
Along the road.
Mr. Lawton
Mr.
is
Lawson is here for you. Don't worry.
Mr. Lawton and Olise
He's here for you. But
Okay,
so, the next
this
game
very
is,
big one though.
The next game is Portugal, Spain.
Bruh.
I'm not going to speak on that.
Why would you speak on that? You must speak.
So I'm not going to speak on that
you must
because
speak.
in as much as we know that Spain is going to beat them,
Yeah.
we saw what happened at the conference, right?
Yeah.
Nations League.
Nations League.
Sorry,
Nations
Nations
League.
League. Yeah, we saw what happened at Nations League, and that's evidence that all you just have to do for Spain is neutralize Yamal.
Yeah.
And coming to face Portugal, they have the right person for that. Mendes.
Yeah.
Fine, that day might come and it won't work out for Mendes.
No, Mendes has not really been impressive.
That day can come and it won't work out for Mendes, but based on track record, we've seen it work out pretty well for him on good occasions. So I won't speak on that. 50-50.
So to be sincere, as a Ronaldo is my GOAT, I want this World Cup. I'm saying it again. I want this World Cup to be.
Keep your goat to yourself, man.
I want this World Cup to be a very good outing for him.
Okay.
However,
But you know the World Cup does not care about how you feel.
I know,
Charles.
I know, no
Because
emotions.
the last World Cup saw those tears, man.
So I want to analyze this without the bias of Ronaldo, right?
Yeah.
I think Portugal will not win.
Very
That's
good.
what I think.
Okay.
Let me give you a reason why. Let me give you the reason why I think so. They've not been playing good football.
Yeah, I agreed.
Spain are more compact.
Yeah.
Spain look like a team.
Play better.
They play better. They play forward thinking.
Yeah.
They play with creativity a bit. Portugal on their good day would beat Spain. But
on a very, very,
good day. But the Portugal I'm seeing in this World Cup,
not it.
I don't know what they're doing in their hotel rooms. Are they not talking to themselves? Please.
So I think, personally, I think their next game, I don't know how I'm trying to fix it in my head, but I think they should go with a 4-man midfield.
Portugal?
Yeah.
Okay.
They should go with a 4-man midfield. Ronaldo and whoever they want to play up front, let it be. But let Bruno be the 10 and give him that freedom to advance more than he does usually.
Yeah.
So if you are going to welcome in, what's his name again? Oh God, how am I forgetting? Not Conceição. Into their midfield. Ruben Neves.
No, Ruben Neves.
Because Bernardo Silva, I don't know, man. I don't know.
He's done. He's wasted.
I think
You bought him.
Yeah, I bought him. Yeah, but then you know.
Hey.
But then at the same time, I think as much as Bernardo is good, I don't think it's.
But we'll get to the transfer. We still need to get to that.
But I'm not sure he should start over Neves because they need control.
Yeah.
Fine, Bernardo offers control.
Yeah.
But there's this control that comes from the base when it's coming deep from the middle compared to control coming from the side.
Yeah.
When it's from the deep, it gives the team a general balance, like trying to set a foundation.
Yeah.
So once the control comes deep, they're able to get Vitinha and Ruben Neves on the ball constantly on the ball in the middle. Let Neves move up. That's Joao Neves.
Okay.
Let him move up. Let him run around.
No, where we now put Bruno?
Let 4-man midfield.
Okay. Yeah.
Bruno is going to be the most advanced.
Yeah.
Bruno can operate from the left, from the right, from the right. Let him go around. Let him create chances. We've seen them use wingers. And please, I don't want to see
Mr. Pedro. Anyways, let's move on.
All respects, but then, man, come on, man.
So,
you need to be better.
USA, Belgium. What do we think? Quick one. USA. I think USA is going to win.
USA.
Okay, so the next one we have, if Argentina go through against Cape Verde, Argentina will play, if you never can tell. Okay. If Argentina go through, they'll play either Australia or Egypt. I think Argentina will still win that match.
If they face Egypt,
they'll win. There's nothing.
They're a better team.
There's nothing Salah wants to do.
It's not Salah. That's the whole thing. They're a better team.
There's nothing Egypt and Salah want to do against Argentina. There's nothing.
Finish them.
Let's move on. Switzerland versus Colombia or Ghana. So if Switzerland will play
irrespective of who they
winner against Colombia or Ghana.
Irrespective of who they play, I'm going for Switzerland.
Okay, fair enough. So now
I'm going for Ghana.
Ghana against who?
If Ghana
Switzerland.
qualify,
I've seen Switzerland play ball.
I've seen them play
and
ball.
there's a lot of energy in the attack.
Mbolo, and and one more thing, they know how to win World Cup. They are very good.
Let me tell you something.
In terms of winning World Cup games. They know how to go around those games.
I would my hand and say whatever I want to say now. Don't believe.
I think they are still retaining. They are still using the same coach they've been using.
Same coach, yeah.
So they are.
No. You know what they call Gidigbo football? You know anywhere Bele face?
Yeah.
See, I can show my life. Ghana in that match to anywhere Bele, any direction. I know how Gidigbo football is to be.
I don't like.
See, once you just enter one goal like this,
I need to confirm if they carried Foyla for the World Cup.
See,
Switzerland.
Bro, I'm not joking. See,
anyways,
forget all those words.
Because
like Gidigbo football we need.
Because what I understand, and
Africa to the world, bro.
I watched their last game, Switzerland, yeah. And the one thing I noticed is that they know how to control the game. They understand something with which is why I said they still retain their same coach. Mm-hmm. They have a player in each position that is good enough for the team.
Yeah.
In the defense, they have two, Akanji and Ricardo Rodriguez.
Ricardo Rodriguez.
Look at their midfield. They have Xhaka within their midfield.
Very good.
Very good. So Xhaka controls. I mean,
everything.
And there's something Xhaka did in their last game I love, because when the press was so high for them, for Switzerland to control, he left the midfield, moved into the centre back and formed the back three.
Yeah.
Which destroyed the press that the opposition had for them. That alone is Xhaka's intelligence. We've seen him at Arsenal do that.
Yeah.
We've seen him do that at Bayern Leverkusen. Look at the Bayern Leverkusen team that went invisible.
Yeah.
Who was holding that midfield? Who was controlling it?
And
the Sunderland team that just went for Europa now, that qualified.
Speaking of Xhaka now, let's move right into the transfer window. So we have Chelsea. They are trying to pick up Granit Xhaka. Now I think that's a very, very, very good signing for Chelsea.
Yes.
How many midfielders does Chelsea want?
They are losing Enzo.
They are probably going to lose Enzo.
Wait a minute. I know you're biased. Fabrizio still came out this morning and said
there is no direct talk.
Conversation yet.
Doesn't mean,
bro, as I am like this, as far as I'm concerned, Enzo is a Chelsea player.
Yeah.
How many midfielders does Chelsea want in their garden team?
Sorry, in as much as you said, Fabrizio just said this morning that there's no direct contact, which I agree with you. Now, let us remember that same player in question, his agents came out to speak on it yesterday and said, who doesn't like Madrid? Wait, calm down. He said, who doesn't? He's not trying to force a move. Everybody, now,
it's not, I think
Enzo has been discussed internally.
The window is very long.
Enzo has been discussed internally.
Enzo can
now, everybody is saying Madrid has not made a move. Because
so you think that Xhaka is a player that can replace Enzo?
Yes, in the short term.
So under Alonso in a short term period.
Yes.
Bro,
and Chelsea, see.
I know they are not going to Champions League. No European football.
What they need now is balance.
Yeah.
They need experience. They have a lot of young players.
They need a leader.
So Xhaka will be a very good signing for them. And then they also got this boy, the best defender in Serie A,
right back,
Palestra, which I think is a very, very good player. And they obviously need that backup for Reece James.
Now you see this signing Chelsea just made with the right back. It's another team that is affecting the Italian national team.
Yeah.
So Italian national team, they've not been focusing on developing players. I don't know who is in charge of their federation or how they run it.
No. It's not the academies. It's just the Italian academies.
No, the federation too has a say in it.
Yeah, they are not retaining players. They're not keeping players.
So look at Kayode, Michael Kayode.
Yeah, that went to...
Michael Kayode should have been signed to Inter Milan
or something. The boy that just went to Chelsea, so they should have got Palestra. And Inter wanted to get that boy.
Yeah,
Chelsea literally hijacked the deal last minute. But anyways, let's move on to Tottenham Hotspur. Please, are you guys not worried about what these guys are doing in transfer market? Let me tell you. These guys have spent 180 million on Matheus Fernandes and Tonali.
90. Yeah.
That is not a joke. That is a serious midfield. You have Tonali, you have Matheus Fernandes and Xavi Simons up front.
I don't buy that team.
Still don't buy it.
So yesterday, so on X, I saw a possible lineup for Spurs with their transfers and possible transfers. And I was like, nah. Because I looked at that attack and I looked at that defense. Nah.
So the attack,
the midfield is good.
Yeah, the midfield is good. The defense is good. But the attack is where it's still shaky.
The attack is very shaky. And that defense, I'm not convinced by that defense. That defense can only work next season for them because they are not going for any European competition, right? So no playing, no travel tickets.
So do you think United lost out on Matheus Fernandes and Tonali?
No.
Tonali, yes.
Tonali, yes.
Yeah, but Fernandes.
No.
Fernandes,
I don't
not
agree.
really. And I agree as well.
I don't. Let me tell you why. What this roadmap that Tottenham are using now is Ed Woodward's roadmap, and it has never worked. You can't just come plaster
100 million.
100 million. Come and do this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, you go steal for.
I know.
See, carry a team, build
what's
a
his name
team,
again?
bro.
Sports coach, Dzebri, is a fan of.
Those midfield boys, yeah.
So, and I understand clearly why
he's getting these players.
Matheus Fernandes, perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Tonali pairing beside him, because remember we had a conversation about Tonali and signing a techie player with him. So pairing Tonali with Matheus Fernandes is brilliant.
Very, very brilliant.
Very brilliant. But that defense, man.
So I think their defense is okay.
Sensi and
Senesi is okay. Senesi is not bad.
Senesi. I said Senesi.
Senesi is okay. You have Van de Ven, who is okay. He's not terrible. He's not exceptional.
So you
he's
see,
very good.
So now the fact that they don't have one elite centre back, because none of those two are elite.
Tottenham is not an elite club now. Let's leave all this conversation. So why are we even dwelling on Tottenham?
Tottenham is one of the top teams in the Premier League, irrespective of what has happened to them in the past 2-3 years.
Top 6 is when we expanded it to top 6.
And if they want to come back to where they used to be, Spurs used to be a Champions League team regularly.
Normal.
When they was not when Bill
for
came.
a particular a decade.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, for even all like
under Pochettino.
Yeah, under Pochettino.
So if they want to go back to that time, they know that they need to compete with City. They need to compete with United that is picking themselves back. They need to compete with Arsenal that is already up there. Liverpool is trying to get themselves back. So if they are going to be and now we already know that, in as much as I mentioned this before, there's always one mid-table team that will follow them to join top 5.
Yeah. And I think Bournemouth is that team.
Bournemouth, Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
So if they are not doing that, look at Aston Villa. They might not be all that good in terms. They have a very good striker. They have very good defense.
Very good midfield as well.
Yeah, very good midfielder. I give Pau Torres it for defense. It's good. It's better than everything they have in Spurs. So if Spurs is not going to get at least, maybe if they want to try and gamble, they should go for Schlotterbeck. Let's see if they get him.
Well, how far? Give me Tchouaméni now.
Touch my money now.
Give me Tchouaméni now. Why do they do like this
Anyways.
So no, if you want Tchouaméni, if United is in for Tchouaméni, so I think the change for Madrid now is Madrid is open to selling Tchouaméni or Camavinga, but they are pushing Camavinga more because
keep your
Camavinga. Nobody wants Camavinga.
But the thing is that why they are not pushing out Tchouaméni himself to the market is because he has value, and they know the moment they start pushing him out there, the value.
How much do you think Tchouaméni will go?
The club is not going to ask for less than 90 rather, because we got him 80. So
you got him 80.
Yes. Yeah. So if at all we make 10 million from him, we're calm with that. Because what
United. Madrid
there's a good relationship.
No, but that's if.
Ala Madrid.
But that's if they can have a payment. So I believe that what Ineos is trying to do now is you have to have this instrumental payment plan.
I don't think nobody is going to be doing that instrumental payment with you.
Perez now is, if he's giving anybody Tchouaméni, he needs that 80 million upfront, because my man wants to go and buy players.
Because they also want to get players now.
And we can't sign. That's the reason why we can't sign Enzo yet. Why Fabrizio made that statement. Madrid can't make signings now until we make sales. I promise you, if we make 3 sales today or tomorrow, next week you are going to hear we go twice to Madrid.
Fantastic. So I think that's all we have at this time. We have entertained you guys every time. And today's episode is proudly sponsored by Gala. And we have as our guest here today, our good friend, our amazing, the
greatest Gatsby.
Has to come down from Madrid, the weather over there at Bernabeu is quite
brother. United Madrid link up real quick.
Congratulations.
We'll see you at the Champions League.
We love it. So we're gonna be here, this same channel, Suits and Boots HQ, everywhere. Suits. See, all we ask now, come close. All we ask is simple. Follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Suits and Boots HQ. Simple.
Shikena.
You know, go foul.
Shikena.
Just follow us. Tell your family, tell your brothers, tell your sister,
your pastor.
Everybody.
It doesn't take anything from you.
Choir leader. Follow.
You know what they call? Press it. You understand?
And if you follow us, you might get to find out about some talents coming up in the future. Who knows? Might be your go-to tune.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for watching.
All right, thank you guys for watching.
Peace.
Bye.
Welcome to the Suits and Boots Football Podcast.